I'm JJ Unga, and I play ball at Midwestern State. I'm on a journey to the NFL. Check me out.
I want to introduce to you Joe Unga Jr., big offensive lineman, played tackle at Midwestern State University in Texas. He's a young man that I think is just barely starting to scratch the surface at how good he could potentially be. He brings that sort of size and that sort of athletic ability with that size that I really believe will transition in a great way to the National Football League level. This is a kid coming out of high school, was recruited by the Division I schools and unfortunately didn't qualify at that time, but went another route, went the junior college route, ended up at Midwestern State, where he came out of that university this past year and was invited into the Casino del Sol All-Star football game in Arizona. It's from that game that he was coached by an offensive line coach who is well respected out there, and a former college head football coach, Ron McBride. And Ron told me that he was the best offensive lineman that he had seen that year in that game. More recently in our pre-combine training program, Joe has been surrounded and coached up by Coach Hudson Houck, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys.
I've been fortunate to be able to work with JJ for probably about 3 or 4 weeks now, and the man has tremendous strength, very good balance, and a great use of the hands. If I was in the NFL right now, this is certainly a guy that I would want in my offensive line. I think he's got a tremendous upside. He's got a passion for the game, great explosion. He can run, balance, and I think he likes to hit people, which I think is a prerequisite of an offensive lineman. This is a good football player that I think is going to make it in the NFL.
He's been working with Jeff Hurd in the weight room. Again, former strength coach at the National Football level, multiple years coaching with the San Diego Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs, and Jacksonville Jaguars. He's been able to work with Joe individually and sees a lot of great things coming out of Joe. He runs extremely well. Last clocking in his 40, although 40-yard dash is not indicative of what you need to see out of an offensive lineman, he ran a 5.1 in that 40-yard dash. That's moving for a big man like himself. One of the things that I see in Joe over the past 6 weeks that he's been with us is he's been here every single day. He's worked his tail off. He wants to learn, he wants to grow, he wants to do the necessary things that are going to help him transition and be great at the next level. He just doesn't want to get his foot in the door. He wants to be great. He wants to be a starter, and he can start right now. This is what Joe can bring to the table. Stability, who's going to bring strength, who's going to bring aggressiveness and the mentality to help a team be successful and to dominate that line.